The motherfucking hard bomb strikes again. All I could do was laugh, man. All you could do is laugh. I'm not laughing to keep from crying. But I know a lot of y'all are in the fan base. And you forget what I told you. What did I tell you? What have I been saying for years? John Harbaugh is trash. Ass cheeks. You ass cheeks, bro. He didn't fumble. That's not fair. Don't put it on him. Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There's a pattern that goes on with teams that he coaches. You idiots. What don't you see? Stop giving dude a pass because you like him. It is time to face the music and admit he's an idiot. He's a moron. He looks lost on the sidelines, and I was right. And I've been right. I've been saying it for years. Get that man out of here. He is the weakest link. Excuse me, sir. You are the weakest link. You have Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson out there. You don't give the Bills the ball back. You use your best players and you close out the game, man. You play to not lose. He plays scared. We already know what it is, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not laugh. Well, I'm not going to apologize, but, you know, I got a video to shoot here. It's just funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck that you never learned your lesson, John William Harbaugh. John William Harbaugh. Man. 41-40. 41-40. You gave up 41 points? That is not Ravens defense. It's not. It's just not Ravens defense. We don't win games 41-40 or lose games 41-40. Now, a made field goal, we win that game, but are we really happy with the outcome even if we win, bro? We gave up 40 plus. What happened to the defense? Stop playing prevent defense. Stop playing and not lose. This team makes you drink, man. You had it all but wrapped up. You know, the play calling suspect, that's on you because that's your guys calling the plays. That's your boy Todd. We didn't have one carry in the game for Keaton Mitchell. Where the fuck was he at? Rasheen Ali got a carry. Mark Andrews had a catch earlier in the game and then he was non-existent. What in the actual fuck is happening, bro? The play calling in offense is just Josh Allen had over 250 yards passing or some shit in the fourth quarter alone, bro. Some quarterbacks didn't even have those numbers all day on Sunday. And here we are 0-1 again to start the season with a stacked roster and no excuse. No excuse. And I don't want to hear excuses for Harbaugh either. The roster is stacked. The roster is good enough. You don't lose those games, bro. You have to win them games. When we look back at this game, when the season ends, you're going to say, fuck, that week one game against the Bills, that shit cost that week one game against the Bills, that shit cost us. Because we couldn't stop Josh Allen, who honestly showed everybody why he's the MVP too. I don't want to hear all this. He shouldn't have won it. He showed y'all who the fuck the MVP was. You know, he did it last night, carving up the defense. What happened to all these playmakers? Nate Wiggins, Marlon Humphrey, Awuzie, Kyle Hamilton, Malachi Starks, all that. You got a loaded secondary that got carved the fuck up like a turkey on Thanksgiving, man. Coaching staff don't make adjustments, that's on them, man. I just, y'all got to stop defending all this shit, man. Start looking in the mirror and understanding what I've been saying forever, that John Harbaugh sucks. And I even gave him the respect to call him by his real name for once. Because rarely do I do that. You know what I'm saying? He'll always be hard bummed to be. You're the weakest link, sir. How did you get a 3-year extension and why? Because I can't take 3 more years of this. The Ravens have blown the most fourth quarter leads of any team in the league under Harbaugh's tenure. So that should tell you everything that you need to know, man. We're the best team for 3 quarters, 45 minutes. But guess what? It's a 60-minute ball game, not 45. If people didn't know me, it was like, oh, I know you was upset over that loss. Like, no, not really, because once I saw what was going to happen, I made peace with it. You know what? We blew another one because our head coach is an idiot. You know what I'm saying? I want to win. I'm not here to take personal shots at that man for no reason. But when you are constantly the reason why we lose games, bro, you're going to get the smoke. Okay? I want to win. I'm a Raven fan first and foremost. I don't care about what Lamar did, what an individual did, how many MVPs he won, how many, individual accolades and all, I want to win football games and win a chip. That's it. It's a team sport. That's all I care about. So you can call it what you want. I don't really give a fuck. All I know is last night, that product ain't it. You got to put your foot on their throat, man. You got to close the game out, man. You had to. You were in there building, whooping that ass, and you let up. You let up, man. You took your foot off the gas, took your foot off their throat, whatever you want to call it. But it's not an uncharacteristic thing that happens with this team under Harbaugh. It's not. It happens a lot. Happened a lot in the past. We don't like playing with a lead because we don't know how to hold it, because our coach plays to not lose. You calling prevent. No, you're not even calling it. But you're allowing it to be called, and that's the issue, man. There's a pattern here. When I start talking about you, there's a pattern here that your players continue to have the same shit happen. That's a coaching issue, man. If you run a restaurant, an establishment of any kind, and your employees can't seem to get their shit together, and they constantly have the same mistakes, who do you think gets in trouble for that? The man at the top. Oh, these are your employees. You're the GM. You got to go, bro. Okay? There ain't no head coach. There's a GM. Unfortunately, Eric DeCosta is not the problem. The problem here is, the man who's the next step down, and that's Harbaugh. You're the problem, dog. You allow things to happen under your watch. You lose games that you're not supposed to lose, man. You're a moron, bro. Everybody was all excited for that game. I kind of was too. I wanted to see. I said, for the first time in years, I feel like we have a team that only Harbaugh can fuck this up. This team is just too talented. We're too stacked. And for 3 quarters, we look like that. Then you got to play the last 15 minutes where we got dominated. Look, I always have a blast with the West Wing crew. I love coming out. It's a social event. We do our thing. We have fun. Whether we win or lose, I have fun. Okay? So I'm not going to let that shit put a damper on my night. So I had a great night last night. Unfortunately, we came out on the wrong end of it. But hey, this won't be the first time and it won't be the last under Harbaugh. This is what we do. And I'm sorry that some of y'all can't understand that and come to grips with that. Because see, a lot of y'all have too much love in your heart for this man. No, I like him. I don't give a fuck if you like him. I like a lot of people. But that doesn't mean I can work with them, or that doesn't mean they're good at their job because I like them. We talking business. We talking coaching, man. We talking running a team. You're not supposed to be liked, okay? You're supposed to fucking rule that shit with an iron fist. What I say goes. You think Bill Belichick was liked by all his players? No. But goddamn it, he was respected. They don't respect this man, bro. I wouldn't. Would you? But when you look at your coach with the same dumb look on his face every game, Jim is way smarter than his brother. You know why? Jim played the game, man. Jim held a clipboard. Jim knows X's and O's. Harbaugh is a bum. He's a bum. Get him out of here, man. I'm done. I can't do 3 more years of this. I don't know how this man was able to get an extension because it wasn't warranted. It wasn't deserved. But I promise you this. We'll go 12-5 again. 13-4, and everybody will say it's all good because he went 12-5, 13-4. Guess what? He's going to lose in the playoffs again, though. This is the same cycle every year. Same cycle. Andy Reid would have had us 4 rings right now. We'd have won in 2019 with Lamar as the MVP. We probably would have won last year. And we probably would have won in his other MVP year, 2023. And I'm counting this year too, so that would be 4 chips. Guess how many Harbaugh got? Eventually, at some point, it's got to be a mutiny or something, man. Your players got to get tired of the same old song and the same old fucking tired hand clapping and all that bullshit, man. I'm just, got to make a change, man. And unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So I hope this fan base is content with what the future and the present is going to hold for the next 2 or 3 years. Because if this is going to continue to happen, meaning I know it's going to continue to happen under his watch. I mean, if he is going to continue to be at the helm for this whole tenure of his extension, then I don't even know why y'all even bother getting your hopes up, man. Eventually, maybe one day he'll finally get out of there. Unfortunately, you're in cahoots with EDC. That's your best friend, and the owner, he loves you too. And y'all are just a fucking circle jerk of each other, and nobody's ever gonna cut the cord. So ain't shit gonna change. It don't matter who we draft. It don't matter if we have Derrick Henry. It don't matter if we have a 2-time MVP. It don't matter if we had home field advantage. We at home. It don't matter. None of it matters. We've already seen that before. It didn't matter then, and it's not gonna matter now. But I told y'all that he sucked. I told y'all he's not the man to be the head coach in Baltimore. He's not fierce enough. He's not mean enough or tough enough. He's too nice to be the head coach for us. He don't chirp enough. He don't want alphas on his team because he don't want people to chirp. There ain't no leadership on this team. It's not Lamar. He's too quiet. And you can't lead. You can't let your play do the talking here in Baltimore. You need to lead. You need to chirp. You need to talk. You need to be loud because that's what we do. And if you can't do that, then this probably ain't the team for you. You know what I'm saying? Get some balls. Get some backbone. Get some voice, man. Stop falling in line with this fuckboy because he don't like people challenging him because he knows those people challenging him are smarter than him because he's a fuckboy idiot. And he don't like to be challenged because he's, the authoritarian here. Fuck out of here, man. Now I see why Bernard Pollard and all these guys didn't really have any nice things to say about this bum because he's a clown. And he's a problem and the reason why things are the way they are, man. Make the Ravens great again. Okay, I said what I said. To anybody who don't agree, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna change my tune. It's been like this for 3 years, and I'm gonna continue to beat this drum and show y'all. I don't know how many times, what else you need to see to understand that this man sucks. The trends that he sets continue to happen year in and year out. So I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm out on the week 2. Now watch us come out and look pissed off and mad and doing all this shit right in week 2. It's too late for that now, John. Okay? You should have did it then. We needed that game. Just beat the Browns and get the 1-1, man. It's a divisional opponent. Fuck it. And it's the home opener. Ah, boy. Ravens season is back, y'all. Do you see this shit? It's only week 1. We already getting gray hair. I'll see y'all in a week.